Victory Studios in downtown Little Rock, this is Capitol View.
And good Sunday morning to you. Welcome into Capitol View. I'm Jay Bir. As we enter our 5th month in a pandemic, the economy slowly starting to recover. More people are back to work, and states' revenues are in the fiscal year actually better than expected. And here to talk about all these topics is Secretary of Commerce Mike Preston. And boss, we certainly do appreciate the time here. And I guess let's just get into those revenue numbers. Obviously, way better than what was expected. I believe to the tune of about $350+ million than forecast. Let me preface it with that. I guess what are we seeing with the numbers? Where did all that come from? Is it just from Arkansas's economy not being as shut down as we've seen across the nation?
Yeah, Jay, thanks for having me on. It's good to talk to you. And you're right. I mean, it's a combination of multiple things. We're very pleasantly surprised to see the numbers come out that we beat the revised projections. And it's a combination of Arkansas not fully shutting down like other states did, that we're able to keep open. But then you're also seeing the reopening of a lot of businesses that were closed or had to make that decision to close. Now that they're opening back up, and you're seeing a lot of people start to get out and be a little bit more comfortable with moving around in society and getting accustomed to wearing masks and social distancing, but going out and wanting to do things that they haven't been able to do for a while, and they're actually spending money, and that's helped the state's bottom line.
And I guess spending money means the jobs are starting to come back a little bit. Now, I know it might be a little early for June numbers, but what's the most latest information that you guys have seen in terms of those job reports and what industries are bouncing back here in the state?
Yeah, sure. So we're sitting at 9.5% unemployment in Arkansas, which is far beating the national average. I think we're coming in at the 14th lowest of states around the country. We're the lowest in our region, in our border states. So that's good. I mean, obviously, no one wants to see 9.5% unemployment. That's still way too high. We've got a lot of work to do. But the numbers are good. We're seeing them to trend down in a better direction. I think we hit a peak right around early May of about 122,000 continued claims on unemployment. We've seen that number continue to drop week over week, but we still have about 105,000 folks on traditional UI, an additional 41,000 on the pandemic unemployment assistance. So there's still a lot of folks out there on unemployment, but we are seeing people get back to work. And that's exciting because that means that money is starting to flow through our economy. The jobs are coming back. People are starting to be less concerned about where that next paycheck is going to come from because businesses are reopening.
And I guess what are some of those industries that we're starting to see come back a little more lively? Because I know hospitality and some of the tourism really took a shot in the arm, but are we starting to see that kind of come back to life here?
Yeah, so we are. So, obviously the tourism, the hospitality industry, the restaurants, they really, took it on the chin more so than, I think everyone felt it, but that industry, more than a lot of other ones. So they're bouncing back. I mean, it's going to be a long time before they're back to the heights that we saw over the last couple of years. But that industry in particular, we're starting to see bounce back. We've seen continued strong numbers through manufacturing, and I think that, again, that was a product of us not shutting down. We did see some dipping off there as it relates to the supply chain. So where Arkansas supplies, the automotive industry, for instance, where you see a shutdown of the big three out of Detroit, that impacts Arkansas companies. Maybe we don't have a OEM in the state, an original equipment manufacturer for automobiles, but we are in that supply chain. So when a factory like that shuts down, it impacts us. Now that those are starting to open back up, we're seeing some of our manufacturing ramp up as well.
And two, kind of speaking on unemployment, still high, but now some of those the pandemic waivers are starting to expire. I guess kind of go into a little bit of that, and it's one of those things, too, where people really have to kind of get back to an old-fashioned unemployment. Is that right?
That's right. So when the pandemic first hit, we were able to waive some of the requirements related to unemployment insurance and what you have to do to certify each week. One of those requirements is that you have to verify that you've been actively searching for work while you're on unemployment. So that was waived for this first couple of months of the pandemic. Now that we've hit the end of the state's fiscal year and the end of the quarter for the UI funds, which run on a federal fiscal year, we have gone ahead and put that requirement back in. So in order for folks to file continued claims on unemployment, they have to actively be looking for work, and they have to verify that each week that they go in and certify those claims.
Some important information there. I do want to kind of get your take on this. I know the state was really banking on, since the income tax filing date was moved back to this month, but Governor Hutchinson kind of hinted at when he made the announcement on the revenue report here, that maybe a lot of people had already filed a lot of that. Are we seeing some of that, or what can we expect here in July when we come up on filing date?
You know, we are coming up on that, so we'll probably see an influx, as the governor, alluded to in his press conference. We're certainly pleased by the numbers that we've seen come in so far as a state, and it's, again, a product of people getting back to work, some, paying their taxes, but we'll be counting the funds, and the Department of Finance Administration keeps close tabs on that. And I know once those numbers are fully reported and we get past that date, hopefully we'll be in a good position.
And also, too, I guess a benefit of some of this is we get some of that Category B filled in. And I guess for people at home who may not understand how the Revenue Stabilization Act works, it's, I know public education, higher ed, a lot of them are fully funded.
That's right. It's a relief to the state budget. If you go back to the Category B, and those are the ones that would be impacted. But having those funds come in really makes a big difference for a lot of folks in a lot of different areas in the state. And I know people are very pleased by that. And that's going to help people in state government and just beyond state government, the resources that supports and the businesses that support it and depend upon it as well. The reaches go far beyond just those that might actually be receiving those funds. So that is welcome news for a lot of people across the state.
Secretary of Commerce Mike Preston, making a complex issue like economics sound relatively simple. Boss, we certainly appreciate the time. We'll do it again soon.
Okay, take care.
All right. Well, the USMCA is in effect, and lawmakers are talking about how to regulate pay for college athletes. Those stories and more coming up after a quick break. You're watching Capitol View on Sunday morning.
6 of the strongest competitors are back.
Badass Super Bowl champ Victor Cruz. And Ninja Warrior, who's quite the badass herself, Jessie Graff. Wow. The Titan Games, Monday on NBC. Monday.
Somebody, somewhere, knows something. It just brought fear into all of us.
An old mystery with a new twist.
I felt drawn to the facts of the case.
There's a lot more to the story.
Dateline Monday, 10/9 Central.
Hi, I'm Carrie McCoy, owner of theflagandbanner.com. Whether you're sailing a boat or have a boat for sale, we have all your flag needs covered at theflagandbanner.com. 800 West 9th Street in downtown Little Rock. Showroom open Monday through Saturday.
When it comes to our health, lately there have been more questions than answers. The fact is, Central Arkansas hospitals and physicians' offices have never been more safe or prepared to care for you. And your wellness checks, emergencies, and surgeries don't need to wait. In fact, your health depends on it, no question. Get the care you need right now. Take care, Arkansas.
Name brand furniture with overstock prices, like Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Up to 70% off at Overstock Furniture and Mattress. Living room groups and sectionals from $6.99, plus half-price rugs and lamps with every sofa set. King bedroom groups from $6.99 with purchase of name brand mattress. Mattresses as low as $2.99. Financing available for everyone. 0% interest and no credit needed payment options available. Overstock Furniture and Mattress and ofurniture.com.
Heroes. Every day. Unflinching. Undaunted. Unwavering. We salute you as you continue on the front lines. Sponsored by Slim Chickens. You're watching Capitol View. Sunday morning talk focused on the political scene in Arkansas.
Well, it's finally officially official. The United States-Mexico-Canada trade deal is in effect, replacing NAFTA as the trade agreement between the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. Makes sense, doesn't it? Well, the White House says the deal is expected to boost the economy and couldn't come at a better time. Our Anna Wernicke reports from D.C.
U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer says after 3 years of negotiating and renegotiating with Canada and Mexico, they finally found a deal everyone agreed to.
It was a tough negotiation. We ended up with a fantastic deal.
The USMCA trade deal, which replaces NAFTA, is expected to generate more trade between the three countries, create more jobs, and boost the U.S. economy.
You're going to see new access on dairy products into Canada. You're going to see our wheat graded properly. You're going to see new rules of origin on automobiles with both Mexico and Canada.
Replacing NAFTA was one of President Trump's top campaign promises, and Lighthizer says the deal couldn't come at a better time.
Hopefully it'll help get us past this pandemic and the economic problems that have gone with it.
Treasury Department spokesperson Monica Crowley says the deal will bring much-needed certainty to American farmers and workers as they cope with the ongoing pandemic.
It's been estimated that USMCA will generate upwards of $235 billion to the American GDP and upwards of about 500,000 new jobs for American workers.
But Texas Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar says the work isn't done yet.
Now we have to look at the details, the rules to implement.
Cuellar says he is working with Mexican officials to make sure the rules and obligations the three countries agreed to are enforced. In Washington, I'm Anna Warnicki.
Leslie Rutledge is officially running for governor in 2022. She made that announcement on Wednesday. In a statement, Rutledge says, as governor, I will work to make Arkansas first in everything from job growth to tax reform to ensuring first-class education for every child, regardless of zip code or economic status. I will continue to fight for our faith, families, and freedom. Former Congressman and current Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin also in the running. He actually announced last August. He sent a statement saying, I welcome Leslie to the governor's race and will continue to take my conservative message of growing jobs through lower taxes and fighting wasteful spending to all 75 counties in Arkansas. No Democratic candidates haven't yet announced their plans to run for governor. Current Governor Asa Hutchinson is serving in his second term. He will not be eligible for another. Former Arkansas State Representative for District 12, Chris Ritchie, announced last week he will be stepping down as representative. In his resignation letter, he states that he recently took a new job that requires him and his family to relocate from Helena, West Helena to another part of the state. Well, college athletes could soon be able to make money off their name, image, and likeness. After the NCAA signaled earlier this year it was open to athletes making money from endorsements. Now Congress wants to make sure there's one system in place to keep things fair. Washington, D.C. correspondent Trevor Shirley reports.
More states are passing laws to regulate how college athletes can make money while at school.
Is there anybody here on the panel that does not believe that there is a need for a nationwide standard?
South Dakota Senator John Thune got no disagreement from senators or college sports experts at a Senate hearing on the issue. Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal says if Congress does get involved,
the question for us is how do we protect the athletes?
Even though the NCAA decided it will allow college athletes to make money from endorsement deals, SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey told senators he worries about the NCAA going pro.
We must not allow college athletics to devolve into a pay-for-play system.
And Thune worried about the impact on which schools athletes choose to attend.
If this becomes a money issue, how that could impact that recruiting process.
But Dion Collar, director of the Center for Sport and the Law, told senators she is concerned the NCAA will put its own best interests above its athletes.
Rather than seeking protection from Congress to impose economic restraints on athletes, the NCAA should craft rules that better support athletes' health, safety, and well-being.
This is at least the second time senators have explored the issue, but there's no consensus on when legislation might get a vote. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley.
And on that note, no mask, no sports. That's how the governor kicked off his daily briefing on Wednesday, warning Arkansans if we don't wear masks now, life this fall, well, just won't be the same.
And the simple answer is that there is a connection between this mask and this football. If we want football, high school sports this year, and beyond that in college, we need to concentrate on this mask now. There's a connection between the two.
I know I'm ready to watch Sylvan Hills out there on Friday nights, and don't we all want those Friday night lights, Saturday college game days, and NFL Sundays on the couch? Then the governor encourages you, wear your mask. Well, when we come back, check out how your local lawmakers celebrated the 4th of July. You're watching Capitol View on Sunday morning.
You know, at the national law firm, Barry and I say, if you have $1 or 2 relatives, you need to do some estate planning. When we do estate planning, we're planning not only for our children, but we're planning for these little fur babies as well. Call the national law firm today. Let us do your estate planning.
John Pope Furniture offers a wide range of quality brand names at affordable prices. As an added bonus, mention you saw this ad and receive sales tax paid, along with free local area delivery. Come visit John Pope Furniture, where family and values meet.
Are bill collectors stressing you out with harassing phone calls? Do you feel like you're drowning in debt and running out of options? You're not alone. The experienced bankruptcy attorneys at the Prey Law Firm help people every day just like you. They help people protect their home, cars, and wages from creditors. They can help you regain control over your financial situation. Affordable payment plans are available, including Chapter 13s filed with no money down on attorney fees. Call Prey Law Firm today for a free consultation.
We work very hard to make each customer feel special. I want our customers to feel appreciated. Whether it's your first time or your 15th time, we cherish that. So come see us at Cecil's. See what it's all about.
Cecil's Fine Jewelry. We want to be your jeweler for life.
Injured? Let's talk about the one number you need to know. Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888. From Fayetteville to Lake Village, from Blytheville to Texarkana, from the Delta to the Ozarks. At Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton, we've got you covered, Arkansas. Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888. If you've been injured, let us help you weather the storm. Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
It's our vacation at home sale at Family Leisure. Pools, patio furniture, swing sets, spas, and more. All priced to move. Shop online, call us, or set up a FaceTime visit today. Pickup, delivery, and no contact installation also available. Vacation at home sale going on now at Family Leisure.
Hi, I'm Will Belvin, an attorney at National Law Firm. New business owners think all they need to do to create a new business entity is file with the Secretary of State's office. That's only half the process. Tax, business, and other legal issues need to be addressed. Call me for a free consultation.
You're watching Capitol View, Sunday morning talk focused on the political scene in Arkansas.
We love seeing the human side to our state leaders, and we asked our elected officials and local lawmakers to share what the 4th of July means to them. We got such a huge response. We actually spread it out over 2 weeks. So here is Independence Day here in Arkansas from our leaders, part 2.
Hello, Arkansas. Treasurer State Dennis Milligan here. What July 4th means to me is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, certainly this great country, my family, and the opportunity to honor the men and women that have served so faithfully in our military.
Hey everyone, I'm Senator Missy Irvin. 4th of July is the best of our country. When we come together, we all put on our red, white, and blue. We decorate our bicycles and parade them through our neighborhoods or maybe through our towns. We have parades and celebration. We have our American flags out, and we're celebrating this team, the team of America, the team of the United States of America. We celebrate our flag with fireworks and a huge display of the fact that we are independent. We are an independent country, and we are truly the beacon of freedom for the entire world, and we have to always remember that. We have to always cherish those freedoms that are granted to us by our Constitution, and never, ever, ever forget those that have died and given their lives for our freedoms to be able to celebrate and have those freedoms protected for all citizens of our country. So want to wish everybody a wonderful 4th of July, and God bless America.
Independence Day means exactly the meaning of that word, freedom. Freedoms that are guaranteed to us in our Constitution, such as the freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, and even the freedom of the press. I hope that we can spend some time reflecting on those rights, where we've been, where we're going, and also spend some time thanking people who have served our country and dedicate themselves every day to protecting those rights.
Happy 4th of July, Arkansas. This is State Representative Spencer Hawks.
And I just want to let you know that I am thankful for the wonderful country that we have. Perfect? No. But are we a leader and always striving to be better? Yes, we are. And that's what I'm thankful for, and that's why we celebrate the 4th of July.
I'm Representative Megan Godfrey from Springdale. The 4th of July reminds us of the promise of America, which is liberty and justice for all. It's a time to celebrate our progress and recommit ourselves to fight for all who dream the American dream. Happy 4th of July.
Well, hello, Channel 4. It's Carlton Wing. I'm state representative in North Little Rock and Sherwood. And what the 4th of July means to me, it's a celebration of our system of self-government, which protects our liberty and also allows us to discuss different opinions while respecting each other. It means we work together. Happy 4th of July.
This 4th of July, I'm reflecting it on our history. Our founding fathers lived in one of the most divisive times in American history. Yet they came together for common purpose, unity, and freedom. Even then, some leaders sought to divide and distract, as they do today. So let's remember our history, rise above pain and division, and push forward to be in one America. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Hi, I'm Cindy Crawford, State Representative for District 76. July 4th is the 244th birthday of the United States. What a great country we live in. America is the land of the free because of the brave. As we celebrate this 4th of July, celebrate our freedom, celebrate our law and order, celebrate free and fair elections. Pray for the United States and the republic form of government and the democracy therein. Happy 4th of July, America.
Good morning. My name is Kim Hammer. I'm an Arkansas State Senator for District 33 here in the great state of Arkansas. I was called this morning and asked if I'd record a short video sharing what I think the 4th of July means. Excuse my appearance, I'm out working on the family farm. What you see in the background is an old barn, a flag. What you hear off in the distance is a hawk. That old barn back there is weathered and has had to withstand many storms in order to be able to stand. Symbolic of what that flag has had to do. It's had to withstand many storms as well, has to withstand many fights and many attempts to take it down, but yet it still stands. Men and women gave their lives so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy today, and men and women today still put their lives in harm's way, both in the military and here at home as they protect the freedoms of us citizens. To me, what July 4th means is that we should celebrate our independence and support those who give it to us. That hawk out there is out trying to fight for survival today. Every day he has to get out, he has to find his own food, he has to find his own shelter, he has to ward off the enemy that want to bring him down. And yet he still stands. And that's the way America is. Even though there are those who would love to tear that flag down, even though there are those that would love to do away with the history of that old barn, and even though there are those that would like to take that hawk out of existence, America still stands. To me, what the 4th of July means is that we appreciate our freedoms, that we celebrate our independence, and that we fight to keep them for our children, our grandchildren, and many generations to come. Because freedom comes at an expensive price, and it should appreciate every day, not depreciate. And so we want to appreciate our nation and our celebration of independence by honoring that flag. My prayer is that God would find a reason to bless America. We always say, God bless America. I pray that today we'll give them a reason to want to as we celebrate the 4th of July, honoring that flag, remembering those that have given their life for it, honoring those that preserve it for us today, and that we will fight to maintain that until he comes back. Have a great day. Enjoy your 4th.
Hey folks, Rick Crawford here. You're a congressman from the 1st Congressional District, and I want to wish you a happy Independence Day. And I always say Independence Day. Most of the time we shorten it and we say Happy 4th of July. But it's kind of like the old story, like the old joke when you're a kid. Do they have a 4th of July in Canada? And the answer, of course, is yes. They just don't celebrate Independence Day. They don't have an Independence Day like we do here in the United States. It's also interesting to note that, and I've shared this experience with you before, Independence Day is actually celebrated and recognized around the globe, and that's because we have so many Americans around the world that are in various locations, whether it be military installations or embassies or whatever, serving our nation overseas as well as here in the United States. And so Independence Day has become a global phenomenon for Americans. And I will tell you this in my own personal experience, having celebrated Independence Day in England on our bicentennial, it was amazing to me that what you might expect from the British is maybe a little bit of bitterness. In fact, it was right the opposite. They had so many things that they issued commemorative items, things like a Waterford crystal bell and Wedgwood commemorative plate and things of that nature to recognize and really commemorate that 200th anniversary that we were celebrating as Americans. And so I think it's really become sort of a symbol for the whole world to recognize freedom and independence. And so I wish you and your family a happy Independence Day.
Yeah, but this is a lot of food right here for $2.49.
You're going to all these restaurants, $10, please. $9, please. $12, please. All these crazy prices. It's a no-brainer.
School is working out for you.
Chicken Slinger.
Hi, I'm Missy Gibson. At John Gibson Auto Sales, we offer our customers the opportunity to buy almost any vehicle. We have over 900 cars, trucks, SUVs, motorcycles, ATVs, campers, performance trailers, and boats. We will finance your purchase in-house regardless of your credit history. You can actually make your purchase from home or on the go. Simply go online to johngibsonautosales.com and take a virtual tour of our inventory. We call it shopping made easy. See you soon at John Gibson Auto Sales, in person or online.
It's the brownie batter, which is the best part.
Blended with a nice ice cream taste inside.
Brownie batter shake and yellow cake batter shake.
You're watching Capitol View, Sunday morning talk focused on the political scene in Arkansas.
And that will do it for this week's show. Don't forget, you can take Capitol View on the go. Download the Capitol View podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're back with an all-new Capitol View next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Wear your masks. We'll see you next.